Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we're going to continue our 1968 one and done tournament. We're in the Sweet 16 in today's matchup using Strat-O-Matic baseball. The number 12 seeded Pittsburgh Pirates traveled to Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Indians. The winner to advance to the Elite Eight. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this Sunday, or whenever you're watching. Let's get to the starting lineups and the first pitch. I will be managing the Pittsburgh Pirates. The computer and Strat-O-Matic baseball engine will be managing the Cleveland Indians. So it was very tempting. I almost wanted to manage Cleveland as Louis Tiant is on the mound. Let's just check out our game options, make sure they're set up correctly. Yep, Cleveland. Good. All right, let's go to the starting lineup for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Leading off, playing third base, former Dodger Maury Wills, 278 with 31 ribbies, no home runs. Batting second, playing center field, Matty Alou, one of the Alou brothers, and he batted .332, no home runs, 52 runners knocked in. Batting third, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente, .291, 18 home runs, 57 runners knocked in. Batting fourth, playing left field, Willie Stargell, .237, 24 round trippers, 67 ribbies. Batting fifth, playing first base, Don Clendenin, .257, 17 home runs, 87 RBI. Batting sixth, the name that invokes Yankee fans the way the name invokes Red Sox fans with Bucky Dent, Bill Mazeroski, .251, 3 home runs, 42 ribbies. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Gene Alley, .245, 4 home runs, 39 RBI. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Jerry May, .219, 1 home run, 33 ribbies. Batting ninth, on the hill, towing the rubber, Steve Blass. And he went 18-6 with a 2.12 earned run average in 31 starts, striking out 132, walking 57. Max Cornelius has joined us in the chat. How are you? Happy Sunday. Hope all is well. Check out that fabulous channel, Max Cornelius. He has some Action PC baseball up on there. On the mound for the Cleveland Indians, an outstanding Louis Tiant, El Tiante, 21-9, with an ERA of 1.60. Striking out 264, walking 73. He gave up 16 gopher balls. Behind the plate is Sims. He has a neutral arm of 0. Horton is at first. Fuller is at second. Brown at short. Alvis at third. Mays in left with a +1 arm. Cardinal is in center with a -1 arm. And Davalillo is in right with a +1 arm. Max Cornelius says he is doing well, asks how I'm doing. I'm okay. It's Sunday. I got the Red Sox game on to the left of me. Gonna roll a little Strat 1968 tournament here. So we're doing okay. So here's Maury Wills. And Wills looking for the 2-3 column. The windup and the delivery by El Tiante. And here's the ball game. Starts off with Wills getting a 5-7. 5-7 off the Tiant card. 5-7. And Tiant starts off in style as that's a swing and a miss. So he strikes him out. 1 away, and here comes Matty Alou. Corners playing in. Alou and A bunter. Alvis in at third. Horton in at first. Alou left-handed batter. Tiant looks in, gets the sign from Sims. Corkscrew delivery. And he deals Alou a 5-6. Again, off the Tiant card, 5-6. And once again, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down via the K for El Tiante. As Max Cornelius says, nice, I'm watching the World Cup. Who's playing? I know England annihilated Panama. Was it early this morning or the other day? So here's Roberto Clemente. Clemente looking for the 3-2 column. Tiant looks in, nods his head. He whirls, he dirls, looks to the heavens. Here's the pitch to Roberto Clemente. And once again, off the 5 off the Tiant card, 5-5. Can Tiant get a 1-2-3 inning? And guess what he does? Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tiant strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the first, no score here in Cleveland. Let's go to the Cleveland Indians lineup of 1968. Leading off, playing center field, Jose Cardinal, 257, 7 home runs, 44 runners knocked in. Batting second, the right fielder, Vic Davalillo, 277, 3 home runs, 31 ribbies. Batting third, the left fielder, Lee May, 281, 4 home runs, 26 RBI. The cleanup hitter, batting fourth, Tony Horton, the former Red Sox, 249, 14 home runs, 59 RBI. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Duke Sims, 249, 11 round trippers, and 44 runners driven in. Batting sixth, playing second base, Vern Fuller, 242, no home runs, 18 RBI. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Max Alvis, 223, 8 home runs, 37 ribbies. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Larry Brown, 234, 6 home runs, 35 RBI. And batting ninth, on the hill, the man who just struck out the side in the top of the first, Louis Tiant. On the hill for the Pittsburgh Pirates, as we stated earlier, Steve Blass, 18-6, 2.12 earned run average in 31 starts, striking out 132, walking 57. He gave up 13 gopher balls. Behind the plate is May. He has a -1 arm. Clendenden at first, Mazeroski at second, Alley at short, Maury Wills at third. That's the Pirates' infield. Their outfield, left to right, Stargell's in left with an excellent arm, -4. Alou's in center with a poor arm, +2. And Clemente with an even better arm in right than Stargell, -5. You're not going to run on the corner outfielders. Max Cornelius says, I'm watching Poland versus Colombia, just starting. Cool. So here comes Jose Cardinal. He's looking for the 1-6 column off Blast. Here's the windup and the pitch to Cardinal, and Blast deals him a 1-6, 1-6. It's a Cardinal column, 1-6. And that will be a single to right. So Cardinal leads off with a single. Excellent base runner, 1 through 17. Clendenden holding him on. 65% chance of stealing second. Corners are in. So Maury Wills in at third, and Clendenden isn't really in. He's holding Cardinal on. So after the pitch, he'll charge. And Vic Davalillo at the plate. He is a C-bunter. Blast picks up the sign for May. Davalillo looking for the 1-6. And Cardinal takes the lead but can't get the jump. He stays pat. Good job by Blast and Clendenden holding him there. Now full attention goes to Davalillo. And here's the pitch. It's a hit and run. Davalillo swings, balls hit to the right side. And Mazeroski will throw to first for the out. But Cardinal advances to second. He's in scoring position with 1 out. So Davalillo does his J-O-B. Blade 117, how are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Ken Castro, how are you? So Lee May steps to the plate. He's looking for the 1-4 column. 1 out, runner at second. Blast picks up the sign. He rocks and delivers to Lee May. And that is a 5-7 to Lee May off the Blast card. 5-7. And that is a ground ball to Bill Mazeroski, as the animation doesn't want to come up properly. 20-sided dice roll is a 9. So Mazeroski will get to the ball. Now will he make the throw? Error check. And that's an 11. So Mazeroski throws to Clendenin for out number 2. Cardinal advances to third. And it's up to the former Red Sox, Tony Horton. Horton looking for the 2-6 column. Cardinal 90 feet away from giving the Indians a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first to see who will advance to the Elite Eight of a 1968 one-done tournament using Strat-O-Matic baseball. Here's the pitch to Horton. Blast deals Horton a 3-4. A 3-4 to Horton. Off his card, not a column of choice though, 3-4. Can Blast pitch out of it? Horton has a good chance here. And that's a 14. So Horton's going to single. And it'll be a 1-0 lead for the Indians. Clutch 2-out single by Horton up the middle. 1-0 Indians. Horton being held on by Clendenin at first. 1 through 11 base runner. Here comes the catcher, Duke Sims. Sims looking for the 3-4 column, left-handed batter. As Horton attempts to steal, can't get the lead. May sets the target. Here's the pitch to Duke Sims. And that is a 5-9. 5-9 off the Blast card. Horton will be off on contact with 2 outs. Ground ball to Ali at short. 20-sided dice roll is a 15. Ali fields it. Error check. That's a 13. Inning over. So Ali fields it, flips to Mazeroski for the force outside retired. Go to the top of the second, 1-0 Cleveland. Due up for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stargell, Clendenin, Mazeroski. Left-handed batting Willie Stargell had 24 home runs in 68. Tiant looks in, gets the sign from Duke Sims. Corkscrew delivery to Pop Stargell. And Stargell has a 4-4, and it's a Stargell column. Chance to do damage here for Willie, 4-4. And this will be a play for the catcher, Duke Sims, of the Indians. And the 20-sided dice roll brings a 20. So it's going to be a number out in front of the plate. Can he make the throw to first now? And the error check is a 9. And Stargell will be retired. Duke Sims to Tony Horton. 1 away, and I'll bring up Don Clendenin, right-handed batting first baseman. He had 17 home runs in 68. 1 swing in the back to tie it up here for Clendenin. Tiant looks to the heavens, corkscrew delivery. Here's the pitch to Clendenin, and that is a 6-9 to Don Clendenin off the Louis Tiant card, 6-9. Ground ball to short. Larry Brown makes the 12, so he fields it. And in one motion, throws to first. And that is a 15, out number 2, as Clendenin grounds out. As Clendenin grounds out to Brown. 2 outs, base is empty for the man who invokes the same furor that Bucky Dent does for Red Sox fans if you're a Yankee fan, Bill Mazeroski. Mazeroski looking to keep the inning alive here. Here's the pitch to Mazeroski from Tiant, and it is a 2-6, and it's a column of choice for Mazeroski. 2-6, can he keep the inning alive? And he sure will. 20-sided dice roll is a 10, as Mazeroski will double with 2 outs as he hits a shot over the head of Cardinal, who's playing in fairly shallow. And we have a chance to go for a triple 1 through 6, but we'll hold him up at second. Tying run at second. You never want to make that third out at third. And here comes the shortstop, Gene Ali. May, the catcher, is on deck. Ali batted .254 in 68. Mazeroski, 1 through 10 base running. He'll be off on contact. Duke Sims flashes the sign. El Tiante nods his head. Here's the pitch to Ali. And it is a 1-9, and it's an Ali column. 1-9. Shoot. That's incorrect. It's a 1-9. I clicked 6. Alright, so what we're going to do is just hold all runners, and we're going to cancel that play out. It was a 1-9, and by accident I clicked 6. Undo the last play. Yes. And it was a 1-9. 1. Not the upside down 9, but the real 9. 1-9. 2 outs, runner at second. Ground ball to Alvis. He'll throw to Horton. Side retired. I like my mistake better, but can't do that. All right, we go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Cleveland. As Beatles Eternally has joined us in the chat. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Moderator extraordinaire. Also, Dog Sidious. He'll be on with AU Pack Mule at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk all things Star Wars. Dog Sidious. Check out that wonderful channel. Also, check out AU Pack Mule. Remember, 3 p.m. Be there. AU Pack Mule's channel with Dog Sidious, special guest host. All right, due up for the Cleveland Indians, Fuller, Alvis, and Brown to face Blass. Fuller looking for the 1-6 column, the windup and the pitch from Blass, and it is a 1-7 column of choice for Fuller. 1, click the right button, Al, now. 1-7, there you go, Spark. And that will be a single to right as Fuller goes the other way. He waited on that curveball and just went the other way with it. Leadoff runner on. Corners move in as Max Alvis is a C bunter. So Maury Wills in at third. Clendenin holding Fuller on at first. Here's the pitch to Alvis. And Blast deals Alvis a 2-6. 2-6. And again, column of choice. Cleveland could do some damage here. 2-6. And he's jammed. That's a high pop-up towards third. Ali, Maury Wills calls off Ali and makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 out, runner at first for the right-handed batting shortstop Larry Brown, looking for the 3-6 column. Here's the pitch from Blast to Brown, and he gets a 3 column, so he gets column of choice. That is a 3-11, 3-11 to Brown. Again, Indians are hitting their columns, 3-11. A possible single here. 20-sided dice roll, and it's a 13. That's unlucky for Blass, as that will be a single. So that's a single to left, and Fuller will hold up at second. You're not going to run on Willie Stargell's arm. So 1 out, 2 on. Pirates hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Ali and Mazeroski, and they'll face El Tiante, Louis Tiant. Corners in. He'll be bunting, and that's what I expect. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt. He puts it down. It goes up in the air, and he pops out to Blast. As Blast threw a high fastball, Tiant tried to get on top of the ball. Instead, he pops out. So 2 outs, 2 on. Runners will be off on contact. Top of the order, Jose Cardinal, who singled and scored in the bottom of the first, is at the plate. Here's the pitch to the right-handed batting Cardinal, looking for the 1-6 column, and he gets instead a 2-8. So he gets the 2 column, 2-8 off Blast, hoping to get out of this inning here and keep it a 1-run deficit. And he will not, as Cardinal goes the other way on a curveball, and he singles, and that knocks in the second run of the game. Clutch 2-out single by Cardinal is now 2-0 Cleveland. So Brown's at third, Cardinal's at first, and Vic Davalillo comes to the plate. Davalillo is 0 for 1. And Cardinal is stealing. Delay steal of home. Holy crud. Well, why would we throw the ball if you're telling us it's a delayed steal of home? That's pretty stupid by the game, right? Wouldn't you think that's pretty stupid? Hold the ball. I mean, you told us it's a delayed, or maybe it's a possible delayed steal. That's what they probably meant. Okay. So we hold on to the ball. Cardinal's in scoring position now, along with Brown at third. So 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Davalillo, who's looking for the 1-6 and hoping to add more to the Indians' lead. Instead, he gets a 5-9 off the Steve Blass card. 5-9. Blass looking to get out of it here. 5-9. Ground ball to Ali at short. And that is a 19. Ali fields it smoothly and throws to first. And that is a 12. And the side will be retired. Ali to Clendenin. But the Indians get one more on the clutch 2-out single by Cardinal. We go to the top of the third. 2-0 Cleveland. Due up for the Pirates. One of the favorite team of Beatles eternally, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I believe Dog Sidious is a Cleveland Indians fan. So we got a clash. We have a clash going here. And I don't mean the rock group. All right, we have May, Blast in the top of the order, Maury Wills. Jerry Mays strides the plate, catcher. Right-handed batter looking for the 1-4 column. Tiant looks to the heavens, corkscrew delivery to May. And it is a 3-6 to Jerry May. 3-6. Ground ball to Brown, over to Horton, 1 away. May grounds to short. Here comes the pitcher, Steve Blass. Right-handed batter. He's looking for the 4-2 column. Sims sets the target. Here's the pitch from Tiant to his counterpart, Blass, and it is a 6-2. How do you do? 6-2. And Blass has a chance for a single here, 1 through 7, and it is a 1. So Blass singles off Tiant. Tying run will come to the plate as he singles past the dive of Brown. Ball goes into left. Maury Wills, not known for home runs. He didn't have any in 68. He is 0 for 1. Trying to get it to Matty Alou, who's on deck. The windup and the pitch to Maury Wills. Tiant deals Maury Wills a 5-5 off the Tiant card. 5-5. 1 out, runner on. Can they turn 2? They shall not, as Wills works a walk. So 1 out, Blass at second, 1 through 10 base runner, not fast. And Maury Wills with excellent speed at first represents a tying run. And here comes Matty Alou. He is 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim the first time, when Tiant struck out the first 3 batters of the ballgame. Chance to do some damage here for Matty Alou, and he's looking for the 1-3 column. The big windup and leg kick by Tiant. And Alou gets a 4-11 to Matty Alou. 4-11 off the Tiant card. 4-11. 1 out, 2 on. 2-0 Cleveland. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Knuckle curve. So he once again is a strikeout victim to El Tiante. So it's up to Roberto Clemente. Clemente's 0 for 1. Digs in that right-hander's batter's box. Runners will be off on contact. As Dog Sidious says, rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Cherie don't like it. Here's the pitch to Clemente. And it's a 5-10 to Roberto off the El Tiante card. 5-10. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 Cleveland. Deuces are wild. And that's going to be hit the other way. Fly ball to Davalillo in right. He goes back, makes the catch. Side retired. Pittsburgh strands 2. We go to bottom of the third. 2-0 Cleveland. Due up for the Indians, May, Horton, and Sims. Lee May 0 for 1. Left-handed batter awaits the Blast offering, and here it is. Blast deals May a 5-6 off the Blast card. 5-6. And that's a ground ball to Mazeroski. He throws to Clendening, 1 down. Here comes a former Red Sox, Tony Horton, 1 for 1. He knocked in a run. Here's the pitch to Horton. And he is dealt a 1-7 off the Horton card. Not a column of choice, though. 1-7. And that's a fly ball out to Matty Alou in center. Alou going back at the track. Makes the catch. 2 down. I'll bring up the left-handed batting catcher, Duke Sims. He's 0 for 1. Blast looks in, picks up the sign from May. May sets the target. Here's the pitch to Sims. And it is a 1-8 to Sims. 1-8 off the Sims card. Not a column of choice, though. 1-8. Keeps the inning alive, though, with a walk. Good job by Duke Sims. So 2 outs. Sims at first, a slow runner. Clendenin playing behind him. He'll be off on contact, and here comes the second baseman, Vern Fuller. He is 1 for 1. He scored a run. And Sims was actually going to try to steal, and he cannot get the lead, as he was almost picked off when Clendenin snuck in behind him. Blast's full attention now goes towards the plate. He rocks and fires to Fuller, and it is a 2-7 off the Fuller card. Not a column of choice, though. Can Blast get out of this inning? Here's the 20-sided dice roll is a 2. And I shall be back. Phone delay. And we are back from phone delay. All right, what did we roll? We rolled a 2, so that will be a single. The inning will stay alive, as Vern Fuller will go 2 for 2 as he singles up the middle past the dive of Mazeroski, excuse me. So 1 out, 2 on, and Cleveland is threatening once again. They already have a 2-0 lead. Here comes the number 7 batter, the third baseman, Max Alvis. He is 0 for 1. Blast has to bear down here. He's got to bear down, keep it a 2-run deficit. May wiggles the fingers. Blast nods his head. Here's the pitch to Alvis with 2 outs. Runners will be off on contact, and that is a 6-8. 6-8, and it is a column of choice for Alvis. Can he come through in the clutch here? 6-8. And he will. Single to center. Will they run on the +2 arm? They're going to run on the +2 arm of Alou. 1 through 14, he is safe. We're throwing for the plate. We're going to let the ball go through. Need a high roll here. It's a 12. The run will score. The throw will be late, and it is 3-0 Cleveland with runners at second and third. And the number 8 batter, Larry Brown, stepping to the plate. He's 1 for 1. We'll intentionally walk him to face El Tiante. Tiante's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Tiante. And it is a 1-4. 1-4, and we'll show Louis Tiant the door back to the mound. 1-4. As that's strike 3. Looking. Side retired, but once again, Cleveland puts up a 1 spot. They've scored 1 run in each of the first 3 innings. We go to the top of the fourth, 3-0 Cleveland. Pirates bats have to get going. As Spicer 007's in the chat, he says, "Let's go Tribe." They're doing a pretty good job. Spicer. We're just going to call him 007, him or her. I don't know. So, Tribes fan, another Tribes fan in the chat, to go along with Dog Sidious. Due up for the Pirates, Stargell, Clendenin, and Bill Mazeroski. I know that name gives pain to the Yankee fans. That's why I love saying it. Alrighty, Stargell's 0 for 1. El Tiante. Corkscrew delivery to Willie. And Stargell gets a 210. 210 to Stargell. 210. And Stargell drives this ball deep. That ball is going back. To right, Davalillo racing back, and he leaps, bangs into the wall, falls down, shows the ball in his glove. What a catch by Vic Davalillo in right, robbing Stargell of a possible home run. I don't know if it would have gotten over the wall, but it definitely would have been extra bases. As the man in blue puts his arm up, you are out, Mr. Stargell. So 1 out. As Louis Tiant tips his cap to his right fielder. Now he gets back up on the hill and he'll have to deal with Don Clendenin, who's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Clendenin looking for the 3-4 column. Instead, he gets a 6-4 off the El Tiante card. 6-4. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And Jose Cardinal. 20-sided dice roll. Cardinal cannot get to it as he dives. And it is by him. Could be two bags here. And the error check is a 12. And it will be a 1-out double on the diving attempt by Jose Cardinal. As that ball went to left center field and split May and Cardinal. And here comes Bill Mazeroski. He's 1 for 1 with a double chance to finally put the Pirates on the board here. Clendenin, a 1 through 14 base runner. Here's the pitch to Mazeroski from Tiant. And Mazeroski is dealt a 8-8. I'm sorry, a 4-8, excuse me. And it's a Mazeroski column. He could do damage once again. 4-8. Hard hit ball by Mazeroski. It's an 8. So Mazeroski lines out to the leaping Fuller at second. He flips to Brown, but Clendenin dives back in, and his hand gets to the bag first. So 2 outs as they almost doubled up Clendenin at second. And he'll be up to the shortstop, Gene Ollie. He is 0 for 1. What a play by the second baseman, Vern Fuller, to keep it no score, as it's pronounced Spicer, LOL. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Spicer 007 in the chat. Loving it, loving it. All right, Ali digs in. Tiant looks in. Sim sets the target. Corkscrew delivery. El Tiante looks to the heavens and fires towards the plate. And Ali gets a 2-11 off the Ali card. Not a column of choice, though. Runner will be off on contact with 2 outs. 2-11. Ground ball to Larry Brown. He throws to Tony Horton. Side retired. So once again, El Tiante pitches out of a mini jam. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Cleveland. Cleveland has scored 1 run in each of the first 3 innings. Top of the order, Cardinal, Davalillo, who just made that outstanding catch, robbing Willie Stargell, and Lee May. Jose Cardinal is 2 for 2 with a ribby. Looking to go 3 for 3. Blast kicks and fires to Jose. And Cardinal is dealt a 1-8. Once again, Cardinal gets a column of choice. 1-8. Oh, click on the right button now. 1-8. And Cardinal drives this ball. And that's a 15. As that ball's hit deep. Will it stay in the ballpark? That's the question. As he drives that ball to left field, Willie Stargell going back at the track, bangs into the wall, makes the catch. Nice catch by Pops out and left. This is pre-Pops, of course, 1968. 1 down. And here comes Vic Davalillo, who has helped the team tremendously with his glove in right. He's 0 for 2 at the plate, left-handed batter. He awaits the blast offering. Here's the pitch to Davalillo. And it is a 1-11 to Vic Davalillo. Column of choice. Can he get his first hit? 1-11. 1 out, no one on. And he has a chance to get a hit. And he will, as that's a 4 on the 20-sided dice roll, and it will be a single. So Vic Davalillo will single up the middle. 1 through 17 base runner. Clendenin holding him on. And here comes Lee May. May's 0 for 2. Left-handed batter. Blast deals to May. May looking for the 1-4 column. Instead, he gets a 2 column with a 9. So it's a 2-9. Pirates hoping to turn 2 in the infield. 2-9. Ground ball to second base. Mazeroski's up with it. He had to go deep to the hole. Could only go to Clendenin. For the second out of the inning, Davalillo advances to second. He's in scoring position with 2 outs, and the speedy Davalillo will be off on contact. And here comes Tony Horton, the former Boston Red Sox. He is 1 for 2 with a ribby. Horton digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Blast peeks over his shoulder. Now, looks in at the plate. May sets the target. Here's a pitch to Tony Horton, looking to add some more runs to the Cleveland total, and it is a 6-7. 6-7 to Tony Horton. Column of choice for Tony. 6-7. Can he knock in his second run of the ball game? He walks. Keeps the inning alive. So 2 on, 2 outs for the catcher, Duke Sims, who's 0 for 1 with a run scored. Blast takes a deep breath. Peers in at May. May sets the target. Here is the pitch to Sims, and it is a 2-6 to Duke Sims. 2-6 off the Sims card. Not a column of choice, though. 2-6 for Duke Sims. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-0 Cleveland. And Sims turns on that ball, sends it to right field. Clemente racing back in the corner, makes the catch, side retired. Finally, the Indians are kept off the board. We go to the top of the 5th here in Cleveland. The Indians 3, the Pirates 0. Due up for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who trail by 3. May, Blast in the top of the order. Maury Wills. Jerry May, the catcher's 0 for 1. He awaits the El Tiant offering, and here's the pitch by Louis Tiant. It is a 5-6 off the Tiant card. 5-6. And that is, you guessed it, strike 3 looking. Another strikeout for El Tiante, and that's 5 on the day. He's walked 1. Here comes his counterpart, Blast, who singled off El Tiante. Can he get another hit? Here's the pitch to Steve Blast, and that is a 5-9 to Blast. 5-9. 5-9 to Blast. And Tiant strikes him out swinging, so he gets his revenge on his counterpart after singling the first time up. So 2 up, 2 down via the K, and it's Maury Wills trying to keep the inning alive. He is 0 for 1 with a walk, left-handed batter. He's a switch hitter, but batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Tiant. Corners are in as Maury Wills is an A bunter. Alvis in at third, Horton in at first. Tiant looks in, picks up the sign from Sims. He whirls, he twirls, corkscrew delivery looking to the heavens. Here's the pitch to Maury Wills, and it is a 1-7 to Wills. Off the Wills card, 1-7, not a column of choice, though. And he will fly out to shallow center. His Cardinals there, out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go to the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Cleveland. Due up for the Indians, Fuller, Alvis, and Brown. Fuller 2 for 2 with a run scored and also made a fabulous leaping catch at second. Here's the pitch from Blast to Fuller. And it is a 6-10, 6-10 to Fuller. Column of choice. The Indians keep hitting column of choice. 6-10 to Fuller. Can he get another hit? And he has a great opportunity here. 1 through 15. He singled again, except it is a 20. No single this time, Mr. Vern Fuller. It will be a hard hit ball to Wills at third. He'll throw to Clendenin for out number 1. That'll bring up the third baseman, Max Alvis, 1 for 2 with a ribby, right-handed batter, looking for the 2-6 column. Blast rocks and fires, and Alvis gets a 5-4 off the Blast card, 5-4. And this will be a play for Jerry May behind the plate, and that is a 10. As this ball is up in the air, Jerry May throws his mask to the side. Will he make the play now? That's a 14, and he will. So Alvis will pop out to Jerry May for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Shortstop Larry Brown steps to plate. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box, ready to grip and rip. Jerry May behind the plate flashes the sign. Steve Blass nods his head. Here's the pitch to Brown. And it is a 4-3 to Larry Brown. 4-3. What will it be? We shall see. And what it will be is a fly ball out to center field. Alou racing to his right makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the 6th. 3-0 Cleveland. 2 up for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The man who just made that catch, Matty Alou, then Roberto Clemente, and Willie Stargell. You would say this is the heart of the order here. They need to get it done. Matty Alou, 0 for 2. Corners playing in. Tiant picks up the sign from Sims. Here's the pitch to Alou. And that is a 3-4 to Matty Alou. Column of choice finally for the Pirates. 3-4. They got to do damage when they get column of choice. Hard hit ball by Matty Alou. Oh my God, even in column of choice. 1 through 18's a single. We roll a 20. When things go bad, they go bad. Matty Alou will be out. Line shot back at Tiant. He makes the catch. 1 away. Good reaction by El Tiante, who showed his cat-like quickness. And now bring up Roberto Clemente, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Tiant to Clemente. And that is a 5-9 off the El Tiante card. 5-9. 5-9 to Roberto Clemente. And that will be strike 3 looking. The knuckle curve froze him. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Willie Stargell, who's made a fabulous catch out and left. He is 0 for 2, though. 0 for 2. Tiant has only given up 3 hits, no runs. He has struck out 7, walked 1. Excellent outing by El Tiante. Here's the pitch to the left-handed power-hitting Willie Stargell. And it is a 4-5 to Willie Stargell. 4-5. Column of choice. Again, column of choice. They got to do damage. 4-5 for Willie Stargell. And Stargell will drive this ball deep once again as he was robbed by Davalillo in right the first time. And that's an 8. As he's driving another ball deep. And once again to right, Davalillo racing back. He leaps, backs into the wall, brings it back down. That time he definitely robbed Willie Stargell of a home run as Tiant tips his cap, bows his head to his right fielder, and says, "Thank you for being my friend," making that catch. Side retired. We go. Bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Cleveland. Unbelievable. Vic Davalillo earning himself a gold glove out there in right today. Sip of coffee for Al, Red Sox fan. And here comes Louis Tiant with a big smirk on his face and a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. He'll be followed by Cardinal and Davalillo. Tiant's 0 for 2. How do you do? Here's the pitch from Blast to his counterpart, El Tiante. And El Tiante receives a 2-8. A 2-8 for Louis Tiant. And that will be a swing and a miss. So Tiant's on the receiving end of a K. So 1 up, 1 down via the K. Top of the order for Jose Cardinal. He is 2 for 3 with a ribby. Jerry May sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jose Cardinal. Blast deals Cardinal a 4-7, 4-7 off the Blast card. And that will be another strikeout, swing and a miss. Fastball blew it by him, 2 up, 2 down via the K. Can Blast strike out the side as Tiant did in the top of the 1st. And here comes Vic Davalillo, who has been absolutely fabulous in right field. And he's 1 for 3 at the plate. He singled his last time up. Left-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Davalillo. And it is a 5-3 to Vic Davalillo off the Stephen Blast card. 5-3. As we say, what will it be? We shall see. And it's a ball hit out to right and Roberto Clemente. And that's a 4. But Clemente is such a smooth fielder. He gets there. Will he squeeze the glove to make the out now on the running catch? As he had to go a long way for this down the line. And that is an 8. And he makes the catch, side retired. Another wonderful play by a right fielder on the running catch to right by Roberto Clemente. Top of the 7th, time is getting short for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They trail by 3. Cleveland is up 3-0. The Pirates have to get going here. And they're going to attempt to get going with Clendenin, Mazeroski, and Alley. Don Clendenin 1 for 2 with a double. Louis Tiant has gone 6 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 1 walk. He struck out 7. Here's the pitch to Clendenin. And Tiant deals Clendenin a 6-9. This is off the El Tiante card. 6-9. Ground ball to Larry Brown at short. That's a 17. He comes up with it. Fires to first. Will he make the proper throw now? That's the question. And it's a 12. And he does. As Tony Horton scoops it out of the dirt. 1 down. So 1 out, no one on for Bill Mazeroski. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Mazeroski digs in, ready to grip and rip. El Tiante with his corkscrew delivery. Here's the pitch to Mazeroski. And that is a 3-5 to Bill Mazeroski. Off his card, but not a column of choice. 3-5. Ground ball. Back to Tiant. He flips to Horton for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty. And here comes Gene Ollie, hoping to extend the inning. He's 0 for 2, right-handed batting shortstop. Duke Sims wiggles the fingers. Tiant quickly nods his head. The big windup and the pitch to Ollie. And the white dice has jumped the board. So we roll that by itself. And ironically, it stays a 5, as that's what it was when it hit the floor. So it's a 5-12. 5-12 to Ollie off the Tiant card. I'm looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. 5-12. And this play will be to Tony Horton. Not the best range at first. And he will not get to the ball. He dives. Error check. And that's a 12. So he dives. The ball gets into right field. So a 2-out single keeps the inning alive for the catcher, Jerry May. May is 0 for 2. Blast is on deck, but down 3. I don't think he'll hit if we get to him. Let's just take a look at who's on the bench here. We have Freddie Patek, the little general. And we have Kolb. He only batted .218, but his hits must have come off righties because he's a 6R. Then we have Jose Pagan. He's a 4R. Is Canizero our backup catcher? Yes, he is. Jimenez is a 7R. Oh, I should have put him in the lineup. I didn't even see that. He's a 7R. And he batted .303. Only had 66 at-bats. Left field. Oh, yeah, you're not going to play him over Stargell. That's why he's not in the lineup. Okay. And we have Manny Mota, too. But he hits better against lefties. It's got some decent hitters on. We got. I think I'm going to have to pinch hit for my catcher and then bring in Canizero. And then we pinch hit for Blast if we get on. Moto, pinch hitting guru. I'm going to go with Jimenez, who batted .303 in 66 at-bats, and his hits definitely came off righties. He's a 7R. So Jimenez will come in to pinch hit for Jerry May. His day is done. And then if he gets on, we'll have a pinch hitter for Blast as Canizero gets his catching equipment ready. So here comes Manny Jimenez. And Jimenez, .303 batting average. In 66 at-bats, 1 home run, 11 RBIs. 2 outs. Ali at first, 1 through 14 base runner. Pirates pulling out all the stops as this is a one-and-done tournament. And they want to get to that Elite 8. and they're down by 3 with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Jimenez digs in the left-hander's batter's box. The windup and the pitch from Tiant. Jimenez looking for the 1-2 column, and instead he gets 666, the 666, or 18. And this will be off the Tiant card, 6-6. And guess what that is, Mr. Jimenez? Strike 3 looking. Side retired. Tiant slaps his glove and hand together and comes bounding off the mound back to the Indians' dugout. Time out for trivia now. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Oh, it's, the guy with the long hair. Not Cuellar. God, that's not his last name. Well, I can see the guy. I think he's the guy. They end up trading him away a few years back. It starts with a C, I think. Anyhow, we'll read it one more time. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for it. Root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame. But it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. All right, let's find out the trivia question. As Dog Sidious is Pat Darcy. Alan Shaw's joined us. How are you, Alan? Hope all is well. How was your daughter's trip back from Asia? You picked her up yesterday. And how did the shelves come out, Mr. Shaw? All right, let's find out. Johnny Cueto. See, I knew it started with a C. He was 20-9 in 2014. I could picture him. I could not. I had Cuellar stuck in my head. It was Johnny Cueto. So I give myself a half a point. All right, so we're going to bring in Canizero will now catch, and Blast will stay in the game. I put in I forgot to do the catcher thing. Here we go. There we go. Canizero to catch once again. And Blast actually has not pitched poorly. He gave up single runs in the first, second, and third. He trails 3-0, bottom of the 7th, due up for the Indians, who hope to punch their ticket to the Elite Eight. May, Horton, and Sims. Dog Sidious says, I was being a jokester. He gave up the home run to Fisk. Alan Shaw said, tired, been a long day, picked her up this morning at 3. Shelves not finished, couldn't get the remaining wood I needed, but will be done next weekend. Excellent. Thank you for the update, Mr. Shaw, our good friend across the pond, as we say in the UK. Once again, thank you to everyone who's joined us in the chat or watches later. Lee May is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Blast. May looking for the 1-4 column. Instead, he will get a 5-6 from Blast. 5-6 off the Blast card. And that'll be a ground ball to Mazeroski for out number 1 as he throws to Clendenin. They'll bring up Tony Horton, the former Red Sox, 1 for 2 with a ribby right-handed batter. Canizaro's now behind the plate. He has a neutral arm of 0. He sets the target. Blast kicks and fires to Tony Horton. And Horton gets a 4-4. 4-4 to Tony Horton off the Blast card. And this will be a fly ball out to center field and Matty Alou. 20-sided dice roll is a 10. Alou will get there. But will he make the catch? Error check. And that is an 11. And yes, he will. Alou races back and makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down as Horton flies out. Now bring up the catcher, Duke Sims, left-handed batter, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Blast looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He rocks and fires to Sims. Sims looking for the 3-4 column. Instead, he gets a 5-6 off the Blast card. 5-6. And that'll be a ground ball to Mazeroski over to Clendenin. Side retired. We go to the top of the 8th. Cleveland with a 3-0 lead, and El Tiante on the mound. He has been magnificent. 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk. He has struck out 8. And Blast's day is done. He's 1 for 2. And we'll give you his final numbers. Blast, 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Walked 3, struck out 3. And he'll be a pinch hitter will come up for Blast. Jose Pagan, 221. Jose Pagan. I should go to Moto, though. Even though he's a 1L. But he had the better... Manny Moto will pinch hit. He was a pinch hitting guru. So Manny Mota, I said Moto, I'm sorry. Manny Mota, 281, 1 home run, 33 ribbies, and 331 at-bats. Center field, right, and second base. I mean, you're really not going to play him. I could have possibly played him at second for Mazeroski, but Mazeroski did double. So, come on, Manny Mota. He's looking for the 1-4 column off Louis Tiant. El Tiante looks in at Duke Sims, nods his head. Corkscrew delivery, looks to the heavens. Here's the pitch to Mota. And Mota gets a 1 column of choice and a 6. Can he do damage off the bench? 1-6 to Manny Mota. And he does! Single to left. The ball drops in front of Lee May. Mota, 1 through 15 base runner. And here comes Maury Wills. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Tiant looks to first. Horton holding Mota on. Here's the pitch to Maury Wills. He's looking for the 2-3 column. He gets a 3 column of choice. It's a 3-6. Can Pittsburgh finally put some hits together and put some runs on the board? 3-6 to Maury Wills, the former Dodger. And he works a walk. So the first 2 runners are on. Tying run comes to the plate in Matty Alou. Alou is 0 for 3 off Tiant. And he had no home runs in 1968. He's an A bunter. Corners move in. So can Alou knock the ball past the drawn-in corners? Left-handed batter digs in. He's ready to grip and rip. El Tiante rocks and fires. The pitch to Matty Alou. And it's off the Tiant card. 6-6. Can they turn 2? The pitcher's best friend. We shall see. 6-6 to Matty Alou. Instead... Strike 3! Froze him with a knuckle curve. Good job of framing the pitch by Sims. 1 down. And that is El Tiante's 9th strikeout. And Roberto Clemente steps to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Big moment here for Roberto Clemente. He has struck out twice against El Tiante. On deck, Willie Stargell, who has been robbed of extra bases and a home run in right by Vic Davalillo. Tiant takes a deep breath. Arms come down to his chest. The big leg kick. Here's the pitch to Roberto Clemente looking for the 2-3 column. He gets the 2. And a 10. Again, column of choice. They have to do damage here. 2-10 for Clemente. 1 through 10 is a single. It's a 4. Roberto Clemente comes through in the clutch. As that will be a single. Mota, a 1 through 15 base runner. Cardinal with a -1 arm, but we hold him up at third. Bases are loaded. 1 out for Willie Stargell. Stargell is 0 for 3. He has been robbed twice by Davalillo in right, possibly 2 home runs. The first one we're not sure on. Definitely would have been extra bases. The second one, Davalillo brought back from over the wall. And here comes Willie Stargell. 0 for 3. 1 swing of the bat. 1 swing of the bat would put the Pirates ahead here. A grand salami. And for that, he wants the 2 column. Look at that 2 column, folks. A lot of good stuff there. Tiant wants to induce the double play ball. No place to put Willie Stargell. The windup and the pitch from El Tiante to Pop Stargell, pre-Pop Stargell, and it's a 1-9. Off the Stargell column, but not a column of choice. 1-9. Can he still do damage? No, he shan't. Swing and a miss. Set him up with a knuckle curve, then blew the fastball by him. And that's strikeout number 10 for El Tiante. So 2 outs, bases loaded. It's up to Don Clendenin, who is 1 for 3 with a double. Runners will be off on contact. The Pirates must do it. This is their last chance, really. I mean, well, not their last chance, but my God. Bases loaded, 1 out. Stargell strikes out. It's up to Clendenin. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Tiant looks in at Duke Sims, nods his head, takes a deep breath. Corkscrew delivery to Clendenin. And it's a 5-7 off the Tiant card. Will El Tiante be a magician and get out of this jam? We shall see. 5-7. It's going to be a lucky 7 for one of these teams. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Knuckle curveball in the dirt. Sims holds on to it and tags Clendenin. Side is retired. So Louis Tiant picks up his 11th strikeout. The Pirates leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-0 Cleveland. And the new pitcher for the Pirates, I think we're going to go with our closer. Once I figure out our... We're going to go with Klein. Klein will come in. So the new pitcher is Ron Klein. And in 1968, he was 12-5 with a 1.68 earned run average, all out of the bullpen with 7 saves, striking out 48, walking 31, giving up 3 gopher balls. He does have a little control issue there. You see 31 walks. All right, he'll deal with Fuller, who's 2 for 3 with a run scored and has played outstanding defense at second. Then Alvis and Larry Brown. Here's the pitch to Vern Fuller from Klein. And it's a 1-4, and it's a Fuller column. 1-4. And that will be a single opportunity. And it will be a single, as it's a 13. 1 through 15 is a single. So how do you do, Mr. Ron Klein? Vern Fuller gets his 3rd hit. He's now 3 for 4 as Cleveland looking to add more to their 3-0 score. And he'll bring up Max Alvis. He's 1 for 3 with a ribby. Corners play in. Clendenin holding Fuller on the windup and the pitch. And here's the bunt by Alvis. Maury Wills comes in, fields it, throws to first for the out, but Fuller advances to second. And Larry Brown steps to the plate with 1 out, runner in scoring position. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch to Brown. And Klein deals him a 5-6. It's off the Klein card. 5-6 to Larry Brown. And that will be a fly ball to Matty Alou in center. He comes in a bit and makes the catch. So 2 outs. Fuller's at second. He will be off on contact. And El Tiante steps to the plate, looking for the complete game shutout. He leads 3-0. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to El Tiante. And Klein deals his counterpart a 2-8 to Louis Tiant. 2-8. And that will be strike 3. Swing and a miss. You're out. But he doesn't care. Side retired. El Tiante goes back out to the hill with a 6-hit shutout going, and a chance to advance the Cleveland Indians to the Elite Eight of our 1968 one-and-done tournament. He'll have to get through Bill Mazeroski, Gene Ollie, and Cannizzaro the catcher, and Cannizzaro will have to hit. I'll double check, but I don't think we have another catcher. So it's very important that these first two runners get on. Mazeroski's 1 for 3 with a double. Louis Tiant's gone 8 innings, 6 hits as I stated, no runs, 2 walks. He struck out 11. Here's the pitch to Mazeroski. And El Tiante deals Billy Mazeroski a 6-6 off the Tiant card. Never a good thing. 6-6. Oops, 6-6. And that's strikeout number 12. Swing and a miss, knuckle curve, applying the tag of Sims as the ball did hit the dirt. So 1 away. Cleveland 2 outs away from punching that ticket to the Elite Eight. And here's Gene Ollie, the shortstop's 1 for 3. Tiant wants the ball. He kicks and fires to Ollie, and that is a 110. It's an Ollie column. 110. And that's a ground ball back to Tiant. Starts to jog towards first, flips it underhand to Tony Horton. 2 down as the Indians get up on the top step of the dugout. And Louis Tiant looking for a complete game shutout. He's gone 8 2/3 with 12 strikeouts. And he'll now face Chris Cannizzaro, the last hope for the Pittsburgh Pirates to keep the inning alive. A pinch hitter, if he does, will be coming up for the pitcher Klein. And Cannizzaro, 241, 1 home run, 7 ribbies, and 58 at-bats. And he wants the 1-4 column. So Chris Cannizzaro, the last hope for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Tiant deals to Cannizzaro, and it is a 4-11, so it's a Cannizzaro column. Can he keep hope alive? 4-11, or will the ball game be over? Fly ball out to left. May coming in. He's under it. He makes the catch. Ball game over. Louis Tiant and the Cleveland Indians. You are going to the Elite Eight with a 3-0 victory. What a ball game pitch by El Tiante. Player of the game, Louis Tiant. And let's go to the box score. And let's make that a little larger so everyone can see. Fit to the screen. There we go. But before we do that, I'd like to say thank you to Alan Shaw, Dog Sidious. And remember to check out Dog Sidious on AU Pack Mules channel. Coming up at 3 p.m., all things Star Wars. As Spicer007 says, woo woo! As he and Dog Sidious are big Tribes fans. So thank you to Spicer007. Thank you to Dog Sidious. Thank you to Alan Shaw. Beatles Eternally. I'm sorry about your Pirates. I tried my best, Beatles. Max Cornelius, thank you very much. Ken Castro, hope you enjoyed the game. Blade117, check out his wonderful channel. Young man likes to stream a lot of Fortnite. I think we got everyone. Yes, we did. If you watched and didn't jump in the chat, that's fine too. If you watched later, thank you. I always appreciate people spending time, whether live or later. It was a fun game. Louis Tiant did a gem of a job. Tiant, player of the game, went the complete distance, 9 innings, 6 hits, no runs, walked 2, struck out 12. A beautiful job by El Tiante. And it took everything for me not to be the Cleveland Indians. Once I saw, I'm like, we got Louis Tiant, or they have Louis Tiant. I was like, oh, I want to play this team, but I play as all the lower seeds unless it's the Red Sox. The loss goes to Stephen Blass, who I believe is a state of Connecticut native. I have to look that up. I think Stephen Blass is from the state of Connecticut. I could be wrong. He went 7 innings, and he didn't pitch bad. 8 hits, 3 runs. They were earned. He gave up single digits in the first, second, and third, and that was it. Walked 3, struck out 3. Ron Klein came in and pitched the bottom of the 8th. Gave up a hit, no runs, struck out 1, no walks. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are eliminated in this Sweet 16, Maury Wills was 0 for 2. Matty Alou was 0 for 4. Roberto Clemente 1 for 4. Stargell 0 for 4. Clendenin 1 for 4. Mazeroski 1 for 4. Ali 1 for 4. Jerry May, the catcher, 0 for 2. Jimenez, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Canizero made the final out in the top of the ninth, 0 for 1. Blast, the pitcher, was 1 for 2. And Manny Mota, the pinch hitter, 1 for 1. Klein pitch, did not hit. 33 at-bats for Pittsburgh. No runs, 6 hits. For the victorious Cleveland Indians of 1968, who have punched their ticket to the Elite Eight, Jose Cardinal, 2 for 4, runs scored and a ribby. Davalillo, 1 for 4, with 2 fabulous web gem plays, robbing Willie Stargell twice, possibly of 2 home runs. Definitely the second one he brought back. The other one could have just been extra bases, but 2 marvelous plays by Vic Davalillo. Lee May, 0 for 4. Tony Horton, 1 for 3 with a ribby. Duke Sims, 0 for 3 with a run scored. Vern Fuller, honorable mention, 3 for 4 with a run scored. Max Alvis, 1 for 3 with a ribby. And Larry Brown, 1 for 3. Louis Tiant, 0 for 4. Cleveland, 32 at-bats, 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 ribbies. As Sale has struck out 13 and is coming off the mound. Hopefully the Red Sox can hold on to the victory here. They need to win in real life. So here were the Louis Tiant victims. Maury Wills once, Matty Alou with a hat trick 3 times, Roberto Clemente twice, Stargell once, Don Clendenin once, Bill Mazeroski once, Jerry May once, Jimenez once, Blast once, Cardinal once, and then Louis Tiant struck out 3 times, so for the Indians. So anyway, the Tribe move on as Cleveland defeats Pittsburgh 3-0. They're going on to the Elite Eight. Hope you enjoyed it. What time is it? It is 3:01. I am out of here. I'm going to see my friend Dog Sidious on AU Pack News Channel. So thank you very much. Till next time, health and happiness. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt in the case of El Tiante, the knuckle curve. And the big left hook, watch out for that. Be excellent to one another, as John St. Baptiste says. Check out that channel if you like music. And peace!